Nobody saw this twist coming. Teyana Taylor just dropped the truth, and it's not what anyone expected. After months of whispers, hidden messages, and quiet distance, she's finally breaking her silence about Iman Shumpert and Aaron Pierre. Fans thought it was just another rumor floating around Hollywood, but now, with real words, emotion, and what looked like receipts, everything has changed. What Teyana just revealed could destroy more than one career and expose the kind of betrayal no one saw coming. It all started with what looked like a perfect love story. Teyana and Iman were the couple everyone admired. Their chemistry felt real, not the kind of fake smiles you see on red carpets. They laughed together, built businesses together, raised their kids with love, and made it look easy. When they appeared on their reality show, people thought they were seeing genuine happiness. They were goals for so many couples who believed love and loyalty could survive fame. But behind the smiles and photo shoots, something else was quietly shifting. And that shift began when a new name entered the picture: Aaron Pierre. A rising actor, talented, humble, and connected to Teyana through the film world. It all seemed harmless, a creative friendship, a professional connection. But with time, fans began noticing a different kind of closeness, the kind that made people wonder if friendship was the right word anymore. As months passed, the energy between Teyana and Iman started to change. They weren't posting together as often. When they did, the warmth seemed replaced by careful distance. Interviews that used to be full of laughter turned into moments of polite smiles. Teyana posted cryptic messages about protecting her peace and watching who claps for you, and those who paid attention knew something was off. Meanwhile, Iman posted about truth, trust, and letting people show their real colors. No one could tell what was happening, but everyone could feel the tension building. Around that same time, Aaron's name began appearing in unexpected places. He commented on Teyana's posts, appeared in behind-the-scenes photos from her projects, and was seen in circles that didn't seem connected to his usual work. Fans started asking questions. Was it just creative collaboration, or was something deeper going on behind the scenes? Then came the day everything changed. Teyana finally broke her silence, and when she did, it hit harder than anyone expected. She didn't make a dramatic video or a press statement. She just posted a few words that said everything without saying names. Loyalty isn't proven in the spotlight, it's tested in the dark. The internet exploded. Within minutes, her followers were connecting the dots. They noticed the timing, the captions, and the silence from both Iman and Aaron. People began digging through old posts, interviews, and fan pages, trying to find clues. It didn't take long before fans started speculating that Teyana was hinting at betrayal not just from her husband, but from someone else she had trusted deeply. Her calm tone made the message even louder. It wasn't revenge, it was revelation. And then came the receipts. Screenshots, photos, messages, all allegedly pointing towards something real. Fans claimed Teyana had dropped private messages that showed emotional manipulation and blurred boundaries between all three of them. Some messages showed Iman confiding in Aaron about his frustrations with marriage, and others hinted that Aaron had crossed emotional lines with Teyana while pretending to be a friend. It was painful to read because it wasn't just about cheating or scandal, it was about trust. It was about someone opening their heart to people who didn't deserve that space. Fans couldn't believe it. People who had followed Teyana and Iman for years felt betrayed themselves. It was as if the foundation of a love story they believed in had cracked in front of their eyes. Once the alleged receipts surfaced, the internet turned into a war zone. Twitter threads filled with analysis. Reddit pages blew up with people comparing timestamps. TikTok creators were decoding captions like detectives. Some fans believed Teyana had planned her post, carefully exposing both men without ever naming them. Others believed it was pure emotion, a woman tired of pretending everything was okay. People pulled up interviews where Aaron praised Teyana's energy and creative fire, using them as clues that maybe he'd felt something more than friendship all along. Theories spread fast. Was Aaron secretly in love with Teyana? Did Iman unknowingly hand over his trust to the wrong person? Every comment, every old post became a piece of the puzzle. What started as gossip became a public investigation into the meaning of loyalty, ego, and betrayal. While the internet argued, Iman finally spoke, but not in the way anyone expected. He didn't deny anything directly. Instead, he posted a single sentence: "The truth always comes to light." That one line created more chaos than a full statement ever could. Some took it as his confession. Others said it was his way of warning that Teyana hadn't told the full story. The fact that he stayed so calm only made things worse. Fans noticed that within hours, he had unfollowed both Teyana and Aaron. The unfollows spoke louder than any interview could. It felt like the end of something the world once called unbreakable. Behind the calm words and the silence, people saw pain, pride, and a man who might have just lost everything that mattered most. Aaron Pierre, on the other hand, became the ghost of the story. He said nothing. No interviews, no statements, no online defense. Silence became his strategy, or maybe his guilt. Reports surfaced that his team was working overtime to protect his image before an upcoming movie release. But the damage was done. Fans filled his old posts with questions and anger, demanding to know what role he really played. Some insiders claimed Aaron and Teyana had become emotionally close when she was struggling with her marriage, saying their bond blurred lines they couldn't uncross. It wasn't a typical affair story, it was about emotions that spilled into places they didn't belong. Aaron's quietness turned him from a respected actor into a mystery people couldn't stop discussing. His name went from admired to controversial overnight. Through it all, Teyana's strength became the emotional core of the story. As everything unraveled, she began stepping back from the spotlight. She focused on her kids, her healing, and her art. She posted messages that cut deep. Like sometimes the loudest closure is silence. Fans could feel her exhaustion, the kind of pain that doesn't come from anger but from disappointment. She wasn't shouting or trying to get revenge. She was reclaiming her peace. To many, it felt like a goodbye, not just to a relationship, but to the version of herself that had spent years protecting others more than she protected her own heart. Her story resonated with anyone who'd ever been hurt by the people they trusted most. As the days passed, the world divided into two camps. Some people stood firmly with Teyana, calling her brave for walking away with grace and self-respect. They said she handled it like a queen. No messy interviews, no pity-seeking drama. Others, though, accused her of using the timing to promote new work, claiming she knew exactly how to stir attention. Iman's supporters said the truth was being twisted, that he was the victim of public perception. Aaron's fans argued he was dragged into something that wasn't his fault. The divide was intense, but one thing stayed consistent: everyone was watching. Every small action, every post, every silence became a new headline. No one could look away. The uncertainty kept people talking long after the first post faded from the feed. Now, the question everyone's asking is, what happens next? Will Teyana turn her pain into art? People are already wondering if she'll address it through a song, a short film, or another creative project. She's known for turning emotion into beauty, and fans believe she'll do it again, this time from a place of healing instead of heartbreak. As for Iman, his image is on shaky ground. Brands that once celebrated his family man persona are reportedly taking a step back. If he doesn't find a way to rebuild trust with the public, his career might take a serious hit. And then there's Aaron, talented, promising, but now marked by controversy. Hollywood has a short memory for success and a long one for scandal. Whether he'll recover or fade into quiet distance depends on how he chooses to face what's next. At the end of the day, everyone in this triangle has something to lose: love, respect, or legacy. The truth might still be tangled, but one thing is clear: when trust breaks in silence, it makes the loudest noise. Teyana's revelation wasn't just a story about betrayal. It was a reminder that even the strongest hearts can shatter. And even the most beautiful bonds can hide cracks no one sees, until it's too late. So, what do you think? Was this all just a misunderstanding? Or did Teyana expose the biggest betrayal of the year? Do you believe there's still more to this story, something we haven't seen yet? Drop your thoughts below. I'm reading every single one. And if you want to keep up with Hollywood's most shocking turns and unexpected truths, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because this story is far from over.